Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to be doing my intro for Graveyard Project Pan, which is so exciting. I absolutely love this project. Basically, you select between Resurrection products or Collecting Cobwebs products, and Resurrection products are products that you're bringing back from a previous project pan, something that you've worked on in the past. I'm just going to move you guys over this way because my son's coming in the room. And then Collecting Cobwebs is items that you have in your collection that you bought that you either haven't used or haven't used in a very long time. So my son's playing with cars. You're going to hear them going down the tracks. A little bit of extra noise, so I'll try and make sure that I speak a little more loudly. But the first item that I'm bringing in is a Resurrection product. And this one is a product that I had in some previous projects, but it's a blush and it takes a long time to get through, but it is my MAC blush. It's a sheer tone blush and it's in the shade Breezy. And this is what it looks like. So lots of pan. It's probably the only blush. No, it's not the only blush in my collection now that has pan, but it's one of the only singles in my collection that has pan. And it's a really great shade, very beautiful sheer tone color. This is really good for winter time, but I thought, you know what, I'll bring it in anyway. When I get a little more tan, it'll be nice to have just a bit of glow, a little bit of rosiness to the cheek. It's a really pretty product. I enjoy it a lot, and I want to enlarge the pan a bit. So I think I have this in for 10 uses. Yes, 10 uses for now. I was going to just keep these specific products in for the duration, but I am doing a blush project, so 10 uses will take me a long time to hit, especially for a product that is not exactly in the time frame or time range of the season for me. So gonna move you guys over again. But I think this one will do really, really well for the project, and hopefully I can expand that pan some more. So that's the first one in. The next one is a Collecting Cobwebs product, and I brought in my Patrick Ta. It's the cream contour and powder bronzer in She's Sculpted. And the reason I'm bringing this in is because I actually have had this a lot longer than I thought I've had this, and I want to bring it in to get some use. It's quite a large compact with 2 different products on there. And of course we have the cream contour, which is up here. This is the contour, more like cool tone shade, and then up here we have the more like bronzer effect item, which is a little bit more leaning red. So those are going to be really great to use. Of course, you guys know I am panning a whole contour palette, so I put this in for 15 uses. I may not even reach those in this project, but the goal is to at least touch this. So putting those 2 in. Next, for Collecting Cobwebs, I have the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator in the shade 41 medium light or light medium. And the reason I'm bringing this in is because it will be great for my summer tone skin shade. It's definitely too dark for me right now, but it's something that I would like to use, and I haven't used yet since I bought it, I don't think. Oh, maybe I have, pardon me. I must have used this because it doesn't look like it's full. So this one I will definitely use, but I haven't used it at least in a year because summer. So I'll bring this one in for 30 uses. That's a lot. That's actually a lot because I do have other items or other foundations that I would use also in the summer for my skin shade. So hopefully I can get those 30 uses. If I decide to change my mind, I may bring it down to 20 just to bring something else in its place with the same tone, or something that would match my skin shade. So we'll see how that goes, but 30 for now. And next I have the Collecting Cobwebs item, which is MAC Flashing Ice Extra Dimension Skin Finish Trio in the shade Light. Now this is a holiday item from a very long time ago. There's 3 different highlighters in here, and it looks, I mean, you can see I've used it, but it practically looks untouched. Like the embossing hasn't gone anywhere. This shade is a little too light for me. I'm not sure I'm even going to get any use on that shade right here. That's very stark white. This shade is absolutely beautiful. That's the golden shade in here, and that one I think will be great for the summer and also a little bit for now. And then this shade right here, which is sort of like a duochrome effect, I think is the one that complements me the nicest year round, except for mostly in the summer, like usually for 3 other seasons. But I do really like this, but it's getting old and I've barely touched it, so I just need to use products to see if there's something I want to continue using. But this one I want to bring in for 10 uses. I should have put 9 because then that would have been 3 times each color. But 10 uses all around. Doesn't matter if I use just one shade or all 3, whatever. So that's that one. Another Resurrection product, I'm going to be bringing in my Smashbox Chucky Legendary Prime and Plush lipstick. And of course this is in the shade Chucky. It's beautiful, beautiful neutral shade. And I'm bringing this in because I have 2 of these and I want to finish this. And it's starting to smell like a crayon. So you best know I'm going to be working my butt off to get this finished. And then this is going to be on display once I clean this all out. And it's going to go back up on my little shelf up there. Last but not least, I've decided to bring in 6 items, and I think that's because I wanted to bring in items that I felt really complemented the other products that I'm working on right now. And so I'm going to be bringing in a Collecting Cobwebs item. I've had this for a few years and it's not even open. It's a Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in the shade 002 Glitz. And I haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet. So that's why I'm bringing this one in. I was going to bring in the either rose gold or the gold one, but I decided to bring in this one so that I can part with this packaging. And also, I think that these will complement different looks, because it looks like there's a more like champagne-y shade here, a gold shade here, or more peachy shade here, and then this like bronzy, that might be an eyeshadow on me. We'll see. That might actually work in the summer. We'll see. Maybe not. That's a little dark, but I'll definitely see. Yeah, that's a little dark. So that might maybe even be a bronzer on me right now, or an eyeshadow. Regardless, this is untouched, and except for, of course, the big swatch I just put in here. Other than that, I need to start using this, and I am very excited that this can now go in recycling and this can stand alone in my collection. So less packaging, touching the things that I've purchased. I don't have a total use on this one that I want to use yet, so I'm thinking I might go with 12. I think 12 is good. Let's go 12 times, because at least that would be 4 times of each of these. This one I'm not super like needy to use, and if I use it on my eyes at some point or whatever as a bronzer, I can try and see how that looks, as long as it's not too reflective and flashy, because it is a highlighter. But we'll see how it goes. So that's what I'm going to bring in for the last item for Graveyard Project Pan. This was created by Emily from Emily and Max, and it runs from April 30th to October 31st of 2025. And I'm pumped. I've done this for the last few years and it keeps coming back, and I'm super pumped that it keeps coming back. So I'm going to get this video up and ready for you guys to view. And hopefully that means in the next coming months, I gotta curl my hair again, in the next coming months, that I will be able to do some looks, some special effects looks, or some creepy looks, or whatever. I'm really excited. I might try and do that for the updates, but I can't promise anything because life gets crazy, and I'm a little under some stress right now, but you know, whatever. I'll do my best because I do have a lot of fun with that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't know what to leave for a comment, leave a skull. I would love you guys to leave a skull in the comments, and on any of my videos, honestly. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!